Hello everybody, all over the world. Hello and welcome to HiVlog, I guess, or a vlog, whatever. I've been busy. Growing a beard, getting ready for November, new job, all that kind of stuff. If you watch the buttery commentary, buttery, whatever that I did, you're probably aware of this. So the next episode is going to be a stock pyro and then stock other stuff, and I'm also going to be doing some remakes of older videos by request that you can request either by telling me directly or just posting it in the Steam group. I prefer if you post it in the Steam group, make a thread there and be like, this episode's out of date, or this meta has changed and we need an update, or we want to see this again, or something like that, a rerun, because I'm thinking maybe reruns might be a good idea. Of course, I tried doing like the commentary where I just talk about the game posts when recording. I felt I didn't really add much, like the buttery was just kind of a test and it just didn't feel right with me, and generally wasn't really all that interesting or fun, I think. So I'm just going to keep doing the tutorial mediocre play as well as just continue community balance advisor when I have the time and effort for that. Right now I've been sick for a few days, so I have like very little energy, but I thought I'd combine this vlog with some interesting stuff, which is called, I saw on Reddit, and I'm going to bring it up. Let's see, is this one? Yeah, cool. So on Reddit, there was this thread here. Let's see if I can make the window. There we go, this looks great. And then you get to see me at the back. Cool. Basically, it was this update here called the ARM Deal V2, like this community thing here. I think it was a great idea, so we're just going to go through it with the I'm going to go through it with my opinions on this, because I think it could be interesting to see, but it's always nice to kind of iron out and remove any kind of like bad habits that were from the Valve point of view. Like if you're going to change a damage attribute, you only change it once. Like you don't do faster shooting, firing speed, and less damage, because that takes the damage up and the damage down at the same time, making it go both ways, so it kind of sucks. All right, so just pick one. The same goes for health. Like the Darwin Danger Shield is like more health, and then more health, and then less health. And like I think the Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol makes the Scout weak against fire, so it's like more health and less health. Either more or less. I mean, the Sandman does well, like less 10. All right. So what I'm going to be talking about is this. The ARM Deals update, and I'll let you know if I think this is a good idea or a bad idea, or if I have a better idea. New weapons. Ah, yes, the Incinerator. There we go. Let's see, I guess this is for Pyro, judging by the logo. So, yeah, this is just going to be one of those things, I guess. Never done these before. Anyway, can be charged by holding down the fire button, increase damage. Okay, so you're like charging it, so it's like a sticky bomb launcher thing. Faster projectile speed, slower reload speed, and less damage. So you shoot faster, but you do less damage. We already have slower reload speed, so that also is working with damage. So I'd suggest pick either one, less damage or just slower reload speed. It's good. I think one of these are redundant because they're both affecting the thing. Faster projectile speed, yeah. So what else does have faster projectile speed? The dart hit. So you can maybe use that formula there to make it better. Let's say the next one, Harbinger's Hatchet on bleed for 6. Yeah, this one is fine. This one is fine. This is basically like a Tribalman's Shiv kind of thing. Might want to tweak it. So the basic idea with bleed attacks is that the more you hit people with the bleed attacks, the more you should, like if you only hit them once, that's when it should be fine. And like you do more damage if you only hit them once plus the bleed than if you hit them twice plus the bleed. It's basically like the balance you want to go for. So that one's fine. The bombardment, 30% damage versus buildings. Them already pretty good against buildings, and it's a sticky launcher. And then, yeah, and it knocks back, so it's good against buildings and for getting people away from buildings and knocking them around. You hurt yourself more, 10% longer detonation time. Yeah, we already have that. It's called the Scottish Resistance, pretty much, and this one seems kind of redundant. More damage versus buildings. I don't think the Demo Man needs this perk, but I think like a knockback weapon is better. That does maybe less damage. I think some of these stats are kind of weird, if you ask me. Like this is supposed to be a sticky launcher, and you gotta work like that dynamic there. So I'm guessing more knockback would be less damage or more damage than something else. But yeah, not entirely sure what he was thinking there, because the domain's already pretty good against buildings. It doesn't need this. This one is moving faster while on fire, faster swing speed. This is like the eviction notice. This is absolutely not good. This is bad because you have more damage and less damage. Movement speed on fire. That's pretty funny. I like this one. This is like an interesting concept that we can elaborate on. Let's see here for the engineer. Silent killer, no sound when firing, less damage, 9% clip size. Yeah, I guess for sneak attacks, except they will notice when they're getting shot. So, but yeah, it's good for sneak attacks if they're weak. So this one, yeah, I kind of like this one. Might not be a scout or engineer weapon because, you know, engineer buildings are kind of loud and scouts are fast, and you don't really need to be sneaky. This is more like a spy weapon, which I think we're going to be seeing in the next update, by the way, because they seem to be introducing a lot of TFC weapons into TF2. The fast thinker. 40% less slowdown when holding, 20% balance. This one is kind of OP because you can move buildings really quick. I would like to see something else instead of damage penalty, because it's kind of like if it has damage penalty, you will just use your buildings instead and you will move your buildings faster. So I feel like this one is kind of wrong. Faster hauling speed might be something you want to stick on something else than a wrench, in my opinion. I don't think faster hauling speed should really be on a wrench because that's the thing you use your buildings with. You could have longer build time or something, but that just messes with a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're going to go on the next one. Timely demise creates an explosion upon destroying a building, damaging any nearby enemies, 50% sap or health, meaning it only takes one to take him off. Yeah, I think this going to be good, and this is like an explosion that goes off. But it's also like demo man territory. Like this is meant for the demo man, not the spy. So here you have like keeping the class integrity. I know Valve tends to like mix classes a little bit, like giving the scout healing capabilities as well with the heavy and other stuff like that. But overall, it's a good idea, but maybe not for the spy. Maybe like a demo man unlock that it makes him throw. Like you throw this and it lands on the building and then it blows up. Could work. Like we saw that in the beta. But yeah. I like the idea, but I don't think it's fitted well for spy or with sentries. All right, so next one for the medic, Panzer, 10% max primary armor knockback on the target and shooter. Yeah, this one's fine. This is like a utility thing. You can maybe use this for rocket jumping or something. Yeah, I definitely like to see this. This one seems interesting. Might need some tweaking here and there, like how much knockback. And the shooter is kind of like a force of nature for the medic. I'm not sure if this is going to be rapid fire or just bolt action, but we will see. Definitely like this. This is not a bad idea. Heavy artillery. Miniguns for heavies are hard as shit to make. That's why we only have one good one and one mediocre, and the rest are just terrible. 5 less slowdown when deployed, so you move faster, and it's more accurate and less damage, and slower. What? So you do less damage while you do less damage. Yeah, just keep one of these. I think just... For the heavy, you can just go with slower firing speed instead of altering the damage, because I think having slower firing speed gives the players a better understanding of how much damage they're doing. Because if it shoots just as fast or shoots faster and does less damage, then it's kind of hard to get a feel of like how much damage you're doing. But yeah, I think like more accurate, less damage. I think just less slowdown when deployed and add the faster spin up time, and in fact just change this to the Tomislav and just add this to the Tomislav. Could be fine. Otherwise this one is kind of iffy. The Thunder Gun, 75% faster firing speed, does not require ammo. 75% faster firing speed. Oh yeah, more damage, and then so a lot of more damage and a lot of less damage, and yeah, this one is just terrible. This is like 75, 80. And then this is like even worse than the shortstop in the terms of stat. Like, wow, these items, I hope it's not one guy, because these are really, really hit and miss. No offense, but firing for too long. Yeah, this overheating, yeah, fine, whatever, but man, not this. Infinite ammo, yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much. Don't like that one. Let's see. For the Russian roulette, 74. I'm going to reload once. Feels I make 75. What the? Okay, so you have a single shot shotgun, I guess, or multi-shot, but you reload them at the same time, kind of like the force of nature. but it's more accurate. So it does. I need to see more stats on this one. This one is interesting though. It's a revolver shotgun. That could be cool. Could be better than the regular shotgun if you're in a situation where you only fire it once. Then yeah, I can definitely see this and have like a long reload. Could definitely work, but I'm not sure about the stats. But I like the idea. The idea is good. I agree with the idea. The Slavic sickle, hit damage is dealt to return as ammo. Yeah, this one is fine. This one is cool. I like this. It's kind of like a working man, or yeah, something like that. Could work. Balancing. All right, so this is my part of the woods. There's not the new items, it's the balancing. Let's see here. Wrap says all fire launches an ornament, the shattering causing bleed. Bubble instantly recharges on kills, 70%. So yeah, okay, well fine. This one is fine. Doesn't really matter. This item is pretty crap anyways. Shatters causing bleeding. Yeah, it's just basically like if you kill anyone with it, you can throw it again. So yeah, kind of like a charge and charge mechanic there. Sun on a stick. This is awful. Also one of the top rated, most awful items in the game. Increase power break knights. Enemies on the third consecutive hit, minus 25% damage penalty. Yeah, don't think you should give the ability of fire to anyone else. Like, I don't like the way that the like pyro should be the only source of fire in the game, for the most part. But I think you just need to make this one better with a flame, like it does. Let's see, more damage, like a ton of damage against people who are on fire, so you can really team up. Like, make it really good. When people are on fire, like instead of mini crit, like let's say it crits burning players, then it's kind of good because then you have to work together. Yeah. Bootlegger, this item is terrible by design. Not this is changed. Let's see, it's changed. Max health and wear kills for trying to refill. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Tide turner, yeah, that seems fine. That's probably I don't. Let's see, what is the. Let's see here. What is the tide turner? The tide turner stats, if I remember correctly. 25, 25, full control. Yeah, let's see here if I can bring this. Oh, you can't see that, huh? Well, how about now? Oh yeah, so they removed the kills on charging, but they kind of, yeah, okay, they kind of moved it over to the boots. Yeah, I think that's fine. Tide turner is kind of like the best. The tide turner is kind of like the best unlock to do this at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I agree with this. This could work. Sticky bomb launcher. Oh, hello. All sticky bombs have rapid explosion ranges, full explosion size at each 2 seconds after firing. Air blast is more. Air blasting does more knockback to stickies. No, I don't know. No, this is not the way to do it. The sticky bomb launcher is kind of good, but I think Valve should split the sticky bomb launcher similar to the equalizer, so you have one version that you can't do air detonations with, but you can spam pretty heavily as soon as you hit the ground, and the other you make it like less click, but you can detonate in the air. Kind of split it like that. I think that would. I've been actually thinking about that a lot while on the subway to work. I think that could work actually if you split the sticky bomb launcher and you make one that is good against detonating in the air and not so good on the ground, and where you can't detonate after they've touched the ground and they're still good the way they are. Basically for damage just means like you need to make sure the stickies land where the people are and you just tweak it from there. I think that would be a good idea, because then suddenly demos have a different playstyle that is actually demo and that is not a 10th class. Mini sentries. Mini sentries are fine. They are fine. All right. Hit scan weapons. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. This one, yeah. Plus 50 max health. You get 350. Yeah, it's the same. It just removes status effects. So if you're burning, yeah, I can see this one. I would like to see the ability to heal others with this. Like you just force feed the medic. Like you right click and you just poke it forward. But yeah. That was an update on what I've been doing, or not doing rather. I'm also sick, and I just gave up some balance ideas. So yeah, I will see what I will have time for, because full-time job takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. Being sick takes a lot of time, and takes a lot of effort too. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me through this vlog and balance chatter. Also, thanks to the guy Clockwork12 who submitted this. I think this was all his ideas. Some were good, some were not good. But if you're not aware of the formula, like the basic thing of good balance is that you don't alter the same attribute twice. Like more damage, faster. That's really OP. But less damage faster or more damage slower, like, because they will be the same. So keeping it balanced. Yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.